Bullet moving with the speed of 100 meter per second can just penetrate 2 planks, which means after penetrating 2 planks, it will come to rest of equal thickness. Then the number of planks required by the same, sorry for the mistake here, number of such planks required by the same bullet, which its speed, when its speed is doubled, would be. Okay, so this is actually a combination of question number 1 and question number 2. Let me just try to draw the figure and to make you understand the concept once again. So let us say a thickness of, or let us say there were many wooden planks like this. Okay, so let's see what happens in the first case and then in the second case. So in the first case, what we say is a bullet was coming like this with velocity u. Bullet was coming with velocity u. As soon as it travels 2 blocks, its velocity becomes v equal to 0. Let me use u1 and v1 as we have 2 cases to understand. Now it is given that the thickness is equal thickness, right? So if this is x, this thickness is also x, which means the complete distance traveled here is 2x. Okay, now if you write the equation of motion, we have v square minus u square is equal to 2as. We know v is equal to 0, so we have, okay, let me write v1 square minus u1 square is equal to 2 into a into s1. So v1 square is 0 as the body is rest. U1 square is given to be 100 meter per second. As of now, I'm not going to input the value, so let's just write it down. U1 square is equal to 2 into a into s1 is 2x as the body has traveled 2 planks, so it is 2x, which means this can be written as minus u1 square is equal to 4ax, or in other words, a can be written as minus u1 square by 4a. So this is the acceleration. Sorry, it can be written as minus u square by 4x. Minus 4x. Okay, now let us see the second case. So this is case number 2. What is case number 2? The object is coming with a certain velocity u and it travels some planks and eventually becomes to 0. Let me call this as u2 and v2. How many planks are there? We don't know, so we call that as n. What is the thickness of one plank? It is x. So what will be the thickness of n planks? It would be nx. Now in this case, what is given additional in the question is when its speed is doubled, which means u2 here is 2 times that of u1. Okay, so if we write the equation of motion, we can write v square minus u square is equal to 2 into a into s. What is v square? Is v2 square. What is u square? u2 square is equal to 2 into acceleration remains constant, s becomes s2. Now S2 here is nx, right? V2 is 0, so we have 0 minus, what is u2? u2 is 2u1 the whole square, which means this equation can be minus 4u1 square is equal to 2 into a. What is a? We have the value of a here. A is minus u1 square the whole upon 4x into n into x. This is why I said we don't need to input this value of 100 meter per second square, because eventually u1 square and un square, that is 100 meter per second square, will cancel off in both terms. So negative and negative will cancel. So what we have is x and x will also cancel. So what we have is 4 into 4, 16 by 2. So n is equal to 4 into 4 by 2, which is equal to 8. Therefore, 8 planks are required.